DECAP, how did you learn to find artists and grab their attention to work with them? I've been really struggling with this because they either don't respond or just stop talking with me. Any advice? Okay, you guys are gonna like this. This is a major key. Did you notice his wording? How did you learn to find artists and grab their attention to work with them? I'm a guy that's all about energy. So think about what you're doing. You're trying to find an artist and grab their attention. Here's the thing. When you try to grab someone's attention, you're up in their face. I'm gonna grab your attention. What is their natural response? They're gonna be like, whoa, 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 whoa. No, don't grab my attention. I never try to grab anyone's attention. What I do is I try to attract. There's a difference between reaching out and grabbing and attracting. That's why when people write me in DMs and try to send me music, I almost never respond unless I've asked for the music. I don't want unsolicited music ever. Partially because I'm busy. I have a life. I don't have time to listen to people's music all day long. I want to hear about you and hear your music. I want it to be natural. I want to be drawn to your music. If you are trying to grab someone's attention, I'm going to send them music. I'm going to do this. I want to capture their attention. That always backfires because you're trying too hard. What works better is if someone hears about you, or if you put out something so dope, they have to pay attention. If you try to capture their attention, they're going to resist. It's a law of the universe. When you try to pull, the other is going to try to push. Some of you who know me know I'm all about energy. And instead of trying to grab, you want to try to draw in. And there's a whole art form energetically to doing that. Practice this. Instead of having the thought, how can I grab and capture their attention? Have this thought, how can I put out music that they will notice and be drawn to and want to reach out to me and want to try to grab my attention? So instead of trying to grab their attention, visualize them hearing your music and wanting your attention. There's a whole different energy around that. And the more you can understand attraction, rather than let me take, let me get, let me do, let me, it's a whole different energy. I don't fight for anybody's attention in my life. There is nobody in this world that I fight for their attention. Zero. I am about co-creating relationships where we both join together in a co-creative endeavor that is beneficial for both parties. And how that comes to be many times is I am putting out content or music or information that will draw in the right people into my life. And then if someone reaches out and I'm like, yo, that sounds good. That looks like a good combination. Let's make that happen. It happened very organically and naturally. I don't try to capture anybody's attention. I don't try to grab anyone's attention. It has to be natural. It has to be organic. Put out stuff that people are drawn to. And then be patient. Another thing is patience. I think a lot of us can really learn from patience because the right things happen at the right time if you make the right moves. That's an oversimplification, I understand. But over time, you putting out good music, you getting better and better, you getting accolades and people noticing you, and you speaking about those accolades, you're now attracting the right people to you. That's my take on that. Thank you for asking that question. That was an excellent, excellent question, Cole Guz. But I think a lot of us in here can really benefit from that. Don't try to force people to be into your stuff. Put out music that forces them to be into your stuff because it's so good. And that's the hard part, because look at it as a happy challenge to be the best version of yourself you can be. There's gonna be some people who are just not into it. And that's good. That's great. That's fine. There's going to be some people who love it, and that's great. But it's all about your mindset and how you hold these ideas in your mind. That's my take on it. Yeah, Ultra Supreme Deluxe. I like to imagine myself in their shoes. I wouldn't want a bunch of beats showing up in my inbox when I'm busy. I mean, look, it's no disrespect, but I have people sending me beats every single day. Hundreds in my Instagram DMs, even in the Twitch DMs. Even in Discord. I just don't even pay it any mind because at this point, I don't even have time to respond, can't listen. It's so many, I just don't do it. So people who know me I'm interested in people who know me, people who come into the stream and get to know me. I communicate with, we communicate with each other. I don't want some rando sending me a bunch of beats. I'm not interested in that. Get to know me. Come in the stream, let's chat. Let's build a relationship. Shout out to you guys who are in here right now. We're building a relationship. You know what I mean? It's not about what can I get from DECAP? How can I get some feedback? No, you don't need my feedback. You know what I mean? Focus on just being the best version of you that you can be. And with that said, I like giving feedback. My day's very busy. I get up in the morning, I'm doing emails, I'm doing all kinds of stuff. Am I supposed to take time out of my day and just go through tons of beats on Instagram and give everyone in-depth feedback? They're like, yo, check my beat. It's not gonna happen. So don't think you can do that with me or any other producer. Don't expect other people to bow to your beck and call and to take time out of their busy schedule and listen to their beats. With that said, I want to build this community in a way where I can have the bandwidth to do that. You guys know what's up because you guys have been in here. You guys are in this room right now. Think about how you can put out content that draws people in. I'll listen to Battles That Knock and I'll hear you guys' entries and I'll be like, yo, who is this producer? Wow, I want to go on their SoundCloud and hear their music. Wow, I want to check out their stream. A lot of people know this. I jump in you guys' streams. I'll jump in your stream and listen to what you're doing because I have a genuine interest because you guys have attracted my interest. You guys have put out music that I'm like, what is that? I want to hear what they're all about. You guys know. That's how I operate. If I'm drawn to it, you'll know. Cole Guz, yo, thank you for the amazing question. That was a great question. I know that was helpful for a lot of people in here. I'm sure many people can relate to that.